I'm currently on vacation, so if the setting changed, that's why I'm in south of France. And it's stunning. I'm obsessed. But anyway, welcome everyone to this new video where I'm going to talk to you about this beautiful new moon in Cancer that makes a very tight conjunction with Jupiter, which means a lot of blessing and a very, very potent portal for manifestation. So let's get into it. So this new moon is definitely not a regular new moon. This one is very amplified by Jupiter that is conjunct to it. That makes it both a portal for manifestation and a little bit like a test for emotional clarity. So this new moon is happening, like I said, in the sign of Cancer, the sign of emotional safety, family, home, and intuition. But what this new moon makes it so special and so light and beautiful, it's really this close and tight conjunction with Jupiter, which is in the same sign of Cancer, obviously. Jupiter, as you may know because I talked a lot about it lately, is the planet of expansion, luck, and abundance. It can also mean excess, but I think with this new moon, it really talks about emotion and manifesting things that you really want in your life. It's a powerful window to set intention around healing your inner child. There's like little birds going around, it's so cute. Building emotional safety and manifesting like your dream home, dream family, and dream inner peace. So it's a very, very, very beautiful time for you. It can maybe overwhelm you because, like I said, Jupiter is the house of expansion, and we are in the sign of Cancer, which means everything's gonna be amplified. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a very, very sweet time, and there is still some squares that are made with Neptune and Saturn in Aries, so we'll talk more about that. It's just gonna be a very good time for your growth. Now I want to talk about the sextile that this new moon is making with Mars in Virgo. And what is a sextile? It's a harmonious aspect that two planets can make together. So I feel it's like a perfect match to make some sort of manifestation ritual, because Mars is the planet of action, and I think paired with a good aspect with the new moon, it really gives you like that power to take the lead and do all those manifestation and all those ritual that is going to bring you a lot of blessing. And what is also very cool with Mars in Virgo is because you probably know Virgo are very organized, so I think it's gonna really bring you that sense of what you're gonna have to do to make the change, and it's gonna be really coming from inside and just emotional and very deep connection with your own self. I really see that for you, that you are going to be able to set really good boundaries maybe with people and not let yourself get stepped into anymore. Now I want to talk really quickly about the square that Neptune and Saturn are making in Aries with this new moon. This can also bring some sort of emotional confusion, but also reality, like it's kind of like a reality check. But I think with so much beautiful energy, it's not gonna be overwhelming to the point where it's like a new moon that like feels heavy. I think it's just gonna be full of beautiful energy, and I'm gonna give you some ritual to do at the end of the video, so definitely stay tuned. But yeah, you do have to take in consideration that there is also squares, and it's not all beautiful love and light. You have to take care of your emotional need and your emotional maybe trauma that you've been like trying to bury under the rug. You need to bring it back because it's gonna be the perfect time to work on it. So to talk a bit more about those aspects, Neptune brings fog. You might feel more emotionally lost, idealizing. For some reason I cannot for the life of me pronounce this word. So you might be idealizing the past or think something is healing when you're actually avoiding it. So this is something that you really have to work on with Neptune. It's not like escapism. And with Saturn, it really comes in a way where it's going to show you to take emotional responsibility for yourself, your action, and just the way you interact with people and the way you interact with yourself. And of course with Neptune, like I said, not burying things under the rug and just being fully aware of what you're doing and how you've been responding to those emotional attacks you may have been having lately. Saturn is really here to show you that you're the only one to fix your problem. I mean, maybe a therapist, obviously, but don't escape into not the reality and be delusional. So the only thing that I can say about this new moon is that you, even though it's very soft and sweet, you may feel pulled between self-discipline, softness, and that's okay. That's okay. I do believe that this new moon has a very strong impact on what's gonna happen for the next 6 months, and I feel like everyone is telling that for every and each new moon, but I truly believe that this one is really potent for this kind of setting, just because Jupiter is so tightly conjunct to this new moon that it really feels like it means something, you know. So what you should be really doing for this new moon is to really set intention and start a manifestation is, I think, journaling. Why journaling? And I know it's so cliche, but it's because it really brings a sort of emotional value like Cancer, and I think whatever you're gonna be able to write is gonna be putting into existence. So I'm gonna give you some little ritual to do and some little prompts that you can do on yourself and work on it tonight and tomorrow. And you know, I will say that the new moon energy will still be felt until maybe 3-4 days after it. So definitely don't think that if you missed tomorrow or tonight that you're doomed. No, you can definitely work on the energy even a few days after. So I think that something that could be really amazing is write a letter to your younger self. It's a beautiful way to work on your trauma and accept things that happened to you in the past. And ritual that you can do is light a candle, whichever you like, write your intention on a notebook, talk like you already have it, like not I want more money, say it feels so good to have money in my bank account, I can buy everything I want and desire, things like that. You cannot ask something where it comes from need just because it creates a sort of you're lacking something and it doesn't bring prosperity. So you have to write your intention as you already have them. Once you've done that, you place this paper under your candle and you start meditating. You start thinking about it and visualizing all those things that you write on your paper. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's gonna bring you a lot of tools for you to welcome this new moon and to work with it, because it is the time. It's a beautiful time to manifest and create abundance. So yes, thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow me. Oh my god, I forgot to say, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at astrobestfriend, and also on TikTok at astro.bestfriend. And you can also book a reading, birth chart reading with me on my website astrobestfriend.com, and also tarot reading. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye.